I think one of the greatest things about hockey is the fan base. They're as passionate and as powerful emotionally as there are in any sport. I think they all treat this Stanley Cup the same way. They are thrilled when their team's in the playoffs and then in the final and then they win it. They feel part of that team. However, I don't think it's appropriate for the fans to pick it up unless someone who's won it hands it to them. It's one of those unwritten rules that you have to win it to pick it up. But from the fans' point of view, if they want to hug it and kiss it or touch it, that's great. They're part of that team. Hi guys, I got a tweet here. You've been so many places with the Stanley Cup. What have been some of your favorite trips? To me, it's always great to go into every guy's house when they win the Stanley Cup. You get to meet their family. You get to see where they live. If it's overseas, the different cultures. But I love going to Europe to see the food, to see the people's reactions, and that. One of my favorite places is Finland's because I'm a big sauna guy, and when the Finns have a Stanley Cup party, there's always a sauna involved. Great tweet here from McGeichel over Morrill. It's a two-part one, actually. How did you get your job as keeper of the cup, and how often do you travel with it? The first part, I actually started working at the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1988. In my first week on the job, Stanley Cup had to go out to a charitable event. And I put my hand up and got to go, and I guess I've been putting my hand up ever since. Kind of ties in exactly with the next question on how often we travel with it. Stanley Cup's on the road probably 300 plus days a year. There's 4 of us that travel with it. I myself am on the road about 150 to 160 days a year. Barry Byers asks, since you're all over the world with the cup, where do you go on holiday? I go wherever my wife and kids want to, I guess. Hopefully there's a hockey game we can watch, but that doesn't always happen. We always have security with the Stanley Cup wherever we go. It's different in certain places. During the Stanley Cup final, we work with obviously the arenas, the local city police, the team security and everything. So depending on where we are, it's always different, but we always have security with us. After all, it's hockey's holy grail. At Chase Steele 88 has a tweet here. It's have you ever had a close call and almost fall with the Stanley Cup? First of all, Steele, thanks for the tweet. Every year when we walk out on the red carpet, there's TV wires and radio wires and all of that. We're always, I guess, very conscious of walking out on that red carpet, Craig Campbell and myself. Fortunately, we've never been a YouTube moment. We've always made it that right across that red carpet. That's probably the closest that we've come. We're always very secure in where we're walking and making sure that nothing is going to go wrong with the Stanley Cup. Thanks for the tweet. Each year there's some unique requests we get from fans. We have been invited to weddings before. Unfortunately, for their sake, a lot of weddings are during the summer, and the Cup is with the players at that time. Great tweet from Sports Legends, wants to know if a baby's ever been baptized in it. It's actually been to church on a lot of occasions, and twice babies have been baptized in it, once in Sweden and once in Detroit area. Jesse asks, has there ever been a time where we've almost lost the Stanley Cup? And anybody that travels in the airline industry these days, we have connections. Sometimes our luggage doesn't make the connection. Sometimes your luggage doesn't make the connection. When it's our luggage, it's the Stanley Cup. Have I ever lifted the cup over my head? No, that's reserved for those who win it. I would have loved to, but never worked that way. Hey guys, thanks for your questions and tweets today. We had a lot of fun. Stay tuned for next time. We'll answer a lot more questions. Remember, it's #Stanley Cup Stories. Let's continue on and watch the Stanley Cup drive continue.